Hi everyone, how are you? I hope you're having a lovely day. I am Kate in Fantasylands, and this is the Bookworm Challenge where I have to read and do absolutely everything in Genshin Impact. And I'm almost out of breath because I'm still very sick. Very sick. I don't know how much I can play today. I've been almost dead the whole day, so I'm really sorry. However, wait, let me see. Can I hear myself? That would be very nice. Okay. Everything is fine with my microphone, which is very good. Yesterday, and I want to say this again, even though it's in the thumbnail, but there will be some spoilers for the Archon quests while I'm playing. I mean, I'll be probably talking about it or interacting with something about it, so you've been warned. Please keep that in mind. So yesterday, I finished the Archon quest, and as I said, even then, I was pretty happy with it. It is a very good Archon quest, very good storytelling. I really like the characters, everything that happened, except for the fact that we didn't get the satisfying punching down of the Torre that I was so desperate for. That is something that still sours my experience a tiny bit. But other than that, I loved it. And again, I know that I already said spoilers, but please spoilers. With everything that happened with Sandrone, what I ended up with yesterday was that I didn't read the notebook that she left for us. So, let's start with that. It's supposed to be inside the room of the traveler in the flagship. And after I read it, I really need to do the event. Not this one. I mean, I have to do this one, read through it, and claim my rewards as well. But what I really need to do is to do this. Because I haven't done it on my main account, which means that it's dangerous. So I really hope to finish that today as well. Okay. Fenty, you won't say anything. I've been going around a tiny bit just to see if there's someone who acknowledges what happened to nod-krai, but I haven't seen anyone have this, so I'm quite disappointed with that as well. Okay, let's go. Marionette's notebook. Wait, let me make a short note for myself. And now let's go. Oh, I love the new outfit so much. It's so pretty. Okay. Now that I think about it, every time I saw Sandrone, the notebook she had with her was never exactly the same. Probably because she was someone who loved taking notes and often had new ideas. Though she is a machine, to you and your companions. This says that the traveler is speaking, but this sounds like the narrator. Though she is a machine, to you and your companions, Sandrone is entirely human. Her joys, sorrows, and emotions are not much different from yours. Yeah, I agree, but this is very suspicious, how it's phrased. She is a machine, we know that. But yeah, she's so human-like. And think about Inefa as well. What is the difference between machines and humans in Teyvat? Is there a difference? Those are such pertinent questions. The notebook that the knave hands you is somewhat aged, with creases at the corners, as if it had been accidentally folded and then carefully smoothed out by someone. Sandrone has a lot of stories about her recorded in it. You're not sure if the knave has read them, but judging from the expression on her face when she gave you the notebook, she seems to know Sandrone very well even without it, and is even responsible for carrying out her last wishes. Oh my, it's so long. Oh, this is not good when I'm so sick. Okay, okay, it's going to be fine. I hope. Sunny. Alan has provided me with many notebooks. I often discard them after making a few markings. On those occasions, his expression was unreadable. Nevertheless, he supplies me with new ones. I do not understand his reasoning. I do not know why I discarded them after making markings. I do not know why he permits this behavior. He states that my emotion module is optimal. I do not comprehend. This is a new notebook. I do not wish to discard it. I have learned to record. I am beginning to record. Wait, so the blotted out parts are the dates? So we don't know exactly when this whole thing happened? So when she started, she would just make a mark and then throw away the notebook, but now she can record things? Interesting. Sunny. I have learned more, and my manner of speech has become more elegant. Elegant is the new word I have learned. Alan advised me not to push myself. I disagree. I have performed exceptionally well. We conversed this afternoon. I have drawn several conclusions. 1. Alan created me. 2. He modeled me after memories of his deceased sister, and now he feels guilt. 3. My learning ability exceeds his expectations. Hi to the new people. I hope you're having a lovely day. Unlike me, who is sick again. There it goes. All my theories about Marionette are wrong. She knows that she was created by Alan. She even knows about his deceased sister, about Marianne. And interesting, she was smarter than Alan expected her to be. Why is that? Alan Guillotin's younger sister was named Marianne Guillotin. She passed away long ago. Alan finalized my creation on his 65th birthday. He stated that I am a friend, a family member. He expressed happiness about gaining a companion. Hi to Daniel. I hope you're having a great day. Yes, Kev. I finished the Archon quest yesterday, and I was just so destroyed. I've been sick all week, so I couldn't get to the notebook of Sandrone, so that's the first point of today's agenda. I feel so sad that my theory was so wrong. Well, that's life. It was fun to make it, but, well. Okay, Alan has not defined our relationship. It is evident that I am not Mary Ann Guillotin. He concurred, noting that I am significantly different from his sister. He expressed a desire for me to act according to my own will. When I stated that I would no longer discard the notebooks, Alan's composure wavered briefly. He likely experienced an urge to weep, but ultimately suppressed it. Alan said I could choose a birthday if I wished. I will consider this proposal seriously. He mentioned that most people cannot choose their birth date, but I can. I am free. Interesting. We were just talking about how they express that machines and people are not so different. Is that one of the differences? That they can choose their birth date? That they're free in a way? That's very strange. Because at the end of the day, she was created at some point in time. It's not like she's created at a random point that can move around. And even though she was created with the memories of Marianne, she's very different from her, which is very strange. If she's a machine, shouldn't she just follow what is coded into her? It's so complicated. Okay, overcast. Alan's physical condition continues to deteriorate. Doctors have visited frequently. Each time he closes the door, I am excluded from the process. I sensed something unfamiliar. Later, Alan identified the sensations as anger and sadness. He expressed satisfaction that I was learning to recognize them. However, he noted that I do not yet understand guilt. He explained that the social mechanisms behind this emotion are too complex for most animals or machines to acquire easily. I have concluded that understanding guilt is not a necessary function for me. I am not surprised even a tiny bit. You hope there will be a good news from Fontaine's Research Institute about Sandrone and Polonia in the future? Yeah, we all hope so. She can't be dead. She can't be. I refuse to believe that. Alan inquired about my desires. My response was, I want you to be healthy. Also, Alan presented a new invention to me. He has named it Polonia. Wait, Alan created Polonia as well? I didn't even make a theory about this. I just accepted that Polonia was invented by Marionette. That's mind-blowing. Okay, so Polonia and Sandrone are basically brothers and sisters. I cannot classify Polonia as family, kin, or friend. Its architecture lacks an emotion module comparable to mine. The reason for Alan's design choice to create it with different specifications is unclear to me. He asserted that both Polonia and I are unique and cannot be replicated. He clarified that I am myself, whereas Polonia is a purely mechanical construct. See, even here, they're making a distinction. Polonia is purely a machine, while Sandrone is something more. Polonia seems to be truly acting like a machine. Like if you look at all her interactions, she has a clear code, protect Marionette. And she does that all the time. Okay, overcast. Sorted through the warehouse and cleaned the room. Debugged Polonia's basic functions. So she started taking care of her a long time ago. Rainy. Alan has passed out. His condition is deteriorating. The doctor examined him with a grim expression. Alan's subordinate came to visit him, bringing a brand new tea set and some expensive tea leaves. Alan doesn't like to drink tea, nor is he used to using luxurious things. So the tea set is mine. Again, nothing surprising here. The guilt thing is definitely not something that she learned later on. Sunny. All my potted plants are thriving. This is simple, and it seems almost too straightforward to claim any credit for myself. When conditions are right, they simply grow on their own, independent of any gardener. I see a parallel in myself. I, too, don't rely on anything to grow. Not even Alan? Interesting. Overcast. Today, I helped Alan with Polonia's final tests. He's been unable to walk, so I transported him there in his wheelchair. It's so loud around my apartment. Alan displayed little emotion. Despite Polonia's stable performance, he wasn't satisfied. He explained that Polonia is, in essence, merely an algorithm designed to calculate the unknown. As for what the unknown is, he himself is uncertain. The scope of the unknown is vast, too vast to quantify. I find it difficult to process that even he lacks an answer, and that this realization causes him sorrow. I don't understand. Alan asked, "How shall we view the fate of this world?" "Use a detector," I responded. Use a detector? He was interested in... Yeah, I mean, that's not surprising. He and his friends were so concerned with the prophecy. They had to be concerned with fate even beyond the prophecy. What would happen to the whole of Teyvat? What would happen if the prophecy doesn't come to pass? Or would there be anything if it does? But use a detector. They should have just talked with the witches, I guess. Sunny. Alan has entrusted me with his old notebooks. It brings me genuine joy, and I find great value in the knowledge he imparted. Lately, I've been contemplating the fate of this world. I quickly concluded that it is an inquiry without an answer. If people cannot even grasp their own destinies, how can they presume to meddle with the world's? A truly foolish notion. Alan remarked that there are quite a few fools who hold such ideas. I laughed and gave him a disbelieving look. Then he began to laugh as well, though I cannot comprehend what he finds amusing. The fact that he himself and his friends wanted the same thing, and she didn't know at this point? Maybe. Sunny. I bought new bed sheets, pillowcases, and curtains. My room is now refreshingly tidy. I must say that was a clever decision. She's so unlike a machine. How would a normal machine, like, who would even put a code in a machine to go for a refreshingly tidy environment? To bring so much comfort, bed sheets, pillowcases, curtains? Why would a machine even want this? She's far more human than that. Sunny. I've been too modest in my recent records. I am not just smart, I'm brilliant. I'm a quick learner. Even Alan agrees. That's the marionette we know from today. Not surprising even one tiny little bit. Sunny. Alan's body won't hold on much longer. He sat by the fireplace and told me many stories. Some stories. He created me in the beginning to honor the memory of the years he spent with his sister. He hadn't even decided what to do with me when he first brought me into being. Later, he hoped I could travel on his behalf to see the world and broaden my own horizons. You think Alan misses his sister so much? I wouldn't be surprised. As far as I understand it, he had friends, but even so, I think he was closest to his sister all his life. So to lose her must have been very, very painful. So, and him creating someone like a machine that looks like his sister and even has the memories of his sister? I mean, that's a cry for help. It's nothing else. He must have missed it till the end of his days. I wonder though, how would he felt when he realized how different Marionette was from Marianne? Here we see him just through the eyes of Marionette, like she can recognize that he's amused or that he's weeping. But I don't know if she really can see the real emotions behind his face. So you can never know just how hurt he was in reality. Okay. One problem. Alan and I are now colleagues, both tied down by long-term professional commitments. It seems true freedom to travel is for those unburdened by work. As he put it, that dream lies in ruins now. A complete and utter failure. He mentioned that he once had another wish, but abandoned it long ago. I pressed him for details and he admitted, with some awkwardness, that he once dreamed of saving the world when he was young. I asked if this was a wish I needed to inherit. He was taken aback and firmly told me no. He said I can do anything I like and that he has no expectations of me. Alan asked if there was anything I wanted to do. Well, I haven't found that yet. Hi, Sivam. Hi, how are you? I hope you're having a lovely day. I'm still sick. So we'll see how long this stream will be. Interesting. At this point, we know that she was very disappointed with him trying to save the world. But she didn't know what she wanted to do at this point. And yet, we know that there is a reason she joined the Fatui. She specifically said so when she was talking about Columbina and how, unlike her, Columbina doesn't have a real reason for being in that organization. I wonder if we'd find out what the reason was here. That's great to hear, Sivam. I'm glad that you're having a lovely day. And thank you for the kind words. Okay, Sunny. Parents are responsible for bringing children into the world, and children are responsible for their future. This is a social rule. I believe the final unspoken tenet of this rule is that children are also responsible for their parents' final years. Alan's final years have reached their end. He left a will concerning his remaining possessions, a small sum of savings, Polonia, and some notebooks. He asked me to burn the notebooks after his death to avoid theft. Honestly, given the sheer volume, Polonia is probably the only one who could steal them. Polonia was Alan's final pursuit in life. It is a pity he did not live to see it produce a definitive answer. He told me not to worry about it, and that I could leave Polonia to the Fontaine Research Institute. His only regret was that those people wouldn't know how to maintain it as well as I do. I disagree with this plan. Polonia will remain with me. However, I am not sure what I should use it for. So Alan is now dead. And she burned the books, but only after she read them, as we already know. Parents are responsible for bringing children, and the children are responsible for their future and for their parents' final years. So that's what Marionette was doing until now. She was taking care of Alan, and now she is responsible for her own future. Rainy. Today was Alan's funeral. Heavy rain fell throughout the ceremony, as if someone was crying in the sky. Ugh, annoying. Holding an umbrella in the rain is so inconvenient. She could have made Polonia hold it, but okay. Alan was late to rest, and everything proceeded smoothly. I was the one who stepped forward to bid him farewell, while Polonia stayed behind to look after the house. The weather didn't clear up until midnight. I sat by the grave for a while, keeping Alan company, with the moon in the sky keeping me company in turn. The night was very quiet. No more sounds of labored breathing. It feels as if the only companion I have left in this world is the moon. No! She felt such kinship even with the fake moon, now that I think about it. Only to get a real moon goddess to meet with one day? And then to die for that moon goddess. That is way too tragic. We need to bring her back. It has to happen. And soon. Or I will riot. Sunny, I'm leaving now. Farewell. It's a very strange thing to write in your diary. Overcast. Update log. Upgraded Polonia's tea brewing functions. Upgraded Polonia's meal delivery functions. Upgraded Polonia's book search functions. Corrected a malfunction where Polonia could not hang laundry. To the outside, I'll claim that Polonia is my attendant. That should turn some curious stares away. I have to protect it. It's Alan's secret and his wish. From a machine that is supposed to calculate the unknown of the universe to basically a maid. Poor Polonia. Overcast. Snezhnaya is so cold, though it has nothing to do with me. She can even feel cold. What is she made of? She's way too human. Overcast. I found a new job, and the pay is pretty good. My boss is a woman with an icy demeanor, and I do mean icy. As for my colleagues, they're a real mixed bag. It's already getting on my nerves. She's already in the fatui? But tell me why. Why did she join? Sunny. What's the point of a sunny day in Snezhnaya? It snows just as heavily. My colleagues are so annoying. Rainy. I haven't journaled for a good while. It just slipped my mind. Nothing felt particularly worth recording. And since it's something I don't feel like doing, I might as well pause it for now. I still wonder, why do we get no dates? Why is the timeline so important that it's blocked out? And who blocked it out? Marionette? The knave? For what reason? A new text appears after a few blank pages. Sunny. Columbina is so annoying. Sunny. Arlecchino is so annoying. Overcast. What on earth was the Torre thinking? I simply cannot agree with his approach. This is the most marionette writing I've ever seen. Overcast. It's been weeks since the new project was launched, and it's still stuck in the approval process. What is Pantalone's problem with financial approvals? Why is he so ridiculously stringent? It's not like it's his personal money. It all belongs to the Fatui. Snowy. The Torres project was approved 10 times faster than mine? Huh! He and Pantalone should do me a favor and disappear from my sight. Sunny. A meeting with Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Duration 2 hours 15 minutes. She doesn't write anything of importance. She's like, yeah, something important happened. I will not record anything about it. She said that she was good at recording in the very beginning. This is not good at recording. What is this? Sunny. Rosalind brought me a new tea set, claiming it was from Mondstadt, and a bottle of wine. That's odd. Didn't she say she couldn't be bothered to go to Mondstadt? Is that when she came to take the noses? Why don't we have the dates? If that is when she came to take the noses from Venti, then we are coming very close to the present day. Sunny attended Piero's lecture. Not bad. The content is pretty good. Puccinella's lecture is tomorrow. Rainy. A meeting with Capitano, Arlecchino, and Rosalind. Duration 40 minutes. So the tea set was purchased by mail. Well, that explains everything. Rosalind's new high heels are so loud. They're noisy, but I do like the gifts she gave me. I suppose I can cut her some slack. It's so human-like. It's all about her daily life. I don't mind that. I don't mind that she's complaining about everyone. I don't mind any of that. But she doesn't put any important details. They met with everyone here. What did they talk about? Who knows? But it was 40 minutes. Okay. Heavy snow. Columbina's preference for tea is quite ordinary, not as refined as Arlecchino's. Perhaps that's just like her. The special people like ordinary tea, and ordinary people special tea. I have absolutely no idea if there is a connection between these two things. So random. Sunny. It's been 2 weeks since we lost contact with Tartaglia on his mission. What mission? Sunny. Tartaglia returned with a few scratches. Also, looks like Columbina and the Torre are on the outs. I didn't ask further. It was only a matter of time anyway. Okay, so all of this has to be way before Mondstadt. The tea set was sent by mail. I think this with the Tartaglia should have happened before that as well. Overcast. Arlecchino and Columbina came over for tea and picked Rosalind up on the way. It was a good day. I should keep some cookies on hand for next time. No. Snowy. Rosalind is dead. That is after Inazuma. She lost Alan and now she loses another friend. I've been feeling so bad for Rosalind these days, or rather for the people she has left. Like Columbina and Sandrone. I mean, she was awful. She was awful, but she was someone to these people. Maybe almost like a mother to them, for all we know. Okay. New text appears after a few blank pages. Most of it relates to the Narcissancroid Ordo, so abstruse that prolonged study leaves one busy. Mixed in are a few offhand comments, which look like Sandrone's recent jottings. Heavy snow. Capitano chose to stay in Natlan. Shame. He didn't really just stay in Natlan. That's a very simplistic way of thinking about this, but sure. Sunny. Columbina hasn't been faring well since she resigned. Serves her right. I did warn her to think carefully before making such decisions, but she wouldn't listen. The materials Arlecchino provided were extensive. I owe her my thanks. Important. Send gifts to the House of the Harv. One for every child. Oh, that's so sweet. A new project and I have to collaborate with the Torre. I can't help but feel some resentment toward Her Majesty for this. But Her Majesty's plan, it must succeed. It's like she returns to being robotic the moment she loses someone in her life, but the other day she's human. That might actually be. You might have a point. In order to hide from her human feelings, she reverts to what she's supposed to be. It would make sense. And this is the first time that we get a bit closer to her reason to be with the Fatui. She does want the Tsaritsa's plan to succeed. She hasn't said anything else about her reasons until now. Only that she gets a good pay for her job. But why? Why does she want the Tsaritsa's plan to succeed? What is it for her? God, Columbina, can you stop being so annoying? Probably not. Polonia's situation is stable, optimizing algorithmic logic, expecting several hours of downtime. A meeting with Arlecchino, duration 20 minutes. Tea break with Arlecchino, duration 1 hour. Why is it so important for her to record the time she has spent with people? That's very strange. No other details, just the time. Do you think it's because when she was created by Alan, he was already old and she knew that his time was limited? So maybe she had this build-up of appreciation for the time you spent with the people you care about? So now she always feels like, who is going to be next? And how much time do I have left with them? Would I look at my notes later to see how much time I've spent with them before they perished? It's too sad to think about that. Scattered among vast volumes of data are a few terms, calculations, orthants. The probability of Columbina being alive is definitely higher than any other outcome. Absolutely. Also, today is Alan's birthday. She remembers his birthday. I think she's counting down the time for each person she spends it with. Yeah, it does seem like it, right? But yet now, at least for now, her time has come to a close. Unless we find a way to save her and revive her. I do hope the traveler's safe. It would be a great hassle otherwise. So much for the traveler. Almost there. Inconceivable. Hat guy's score is from Ermenso. Performance is stable. He seems to know us pretty well. Or maybe he's just the sociable sort. Nope, he is not. Even she knew that something was up. He's not protecting his identity at all. Core assembly completed. System checked and deployed for combat. Recording the key points of this technique. By using gluonotars, a fragment of Columbina's soul, connection with a variable in this world, at the center, we aim to effect the retrieval of Columbina's complete soul from inside the moon's reflection. The survival of the traveler is a necessary condition for success. So we were at the center of it. I wonder if we were the prism, the one thing that connects everything else. These are recent events. This is literally during this past Archon quest. Update log. Upgraded Polonia's core function to the world formula. Upgraded Polonia's search and retrieval functions. Implemented a new self-preservation mechanism for Polonia. Combat priority shifted from protecting me to protecting Polonia. See, that's what I was talking about. That the Polonia definitely has like a code that specifies that she needs to protect Marionette. Or at least it did have it before Marionette changed it to protecting, well, Polonia herself or himself. I don't know what's the gender of Polonia. Install the false core and data destruction function. All log data will be cleared if the damage level falls below the critical threshold. Iterated on my self-preservation mechanisms. She was so ready. So ready to put her life on the line. And Dottore underestimated her completely. But I still... Look, we see so many interesting things here. The fact that my theory got destroyed, I'm actually very happy. You know, at least I've learned something new. But still, what is her reason for joining the Fatui? Why is the Tsaritsa's plan important for her? It is understandable why she wanted to protect Columbina. I'm not questioning that. But still, what will happen with her next? Oh my. Marionette's notebook, a quest item, a relic from Sandrone, passed to you by the knave. Its pages record many matters related to Sandrone. Although its cover and pages are worn with age, it is easy to see how much its owner once treasured it. Yeah. I do think she's very concerned with time. With the time she gets to spend with others. And maybe at the end of her life, the time she has left as well. Otherwise, why would she be so insistent on talking about time every time she meets with someone? It just wouldn't make any sense. And it's interesting how much marionette-like of today she was from the very beginning. Being annoyed with everyone. And things like this. She was a full-on person with real personality from the beginning. At least that's how I see it. A personality that doesn't necessarily have anything to do with Marianne. At least from what we saw from the notes before. She was just so much more gentle and caring and everything like this. Okay. I'm very glad I got to read this. And I have very little time left because I'm super sick and I don't know how much I can deal with this. Just being awake, being this. So there is something very important that I need to do. And that is actually this event. I know that it won't be groundbreaking in any way. But I will meet with Slepin Pauline from what I saw on the picture, which is pretty cool. And And yeah, I'll just probably do this today. And tomorrow, when I really hope I'm much better, I want to do all the fighting events. I have to do everything here first before I do it on my main account, and that creates a lot of problems time-wise. Look at this, it's only 4 days left. I haven't started it even here. Okay, let's see if there will be anything interesting in this mini event. Shutter Flash Memory Hunt. A new camera is ready for field testing, but its timid operator requires a bit of help. And so the mantle of Teyvat's special guest photographer falls once more across your shoulders. Travel across the land, visit old friends, and capture the moments that show off who they are. I shall. Okay, and event quest. Hot in a flash or cold just as fast? Interesting. Court of Fontaine, talk to Ninette. It is said that Lepine Pauline has developed a groundbreaking new lens. But why does her apprentice Ninette look on the verge of tears? I don't know. Probably because Lepine Pauline spent way too much money again. What else could be the reason? Okay. Oh, I'm so glad that this is unlocked. When I started with the bookworm challenge on this new account, it was so difficult to get to places because nothing was unlocked. But now look at it. I have things in Fontaine, I have in Sumeru, although the desert is completely blocked out. But many things are unlocked. So, very useful. Could they be the ones Master mentioned? The golden-haired traveler and that flying fairy dressed in white? Huh? Why are you staring at us and muttering like that? Is there something weird on our faces? My apologies. I didn't mean to. I just thought... there is no rush. There is a bit of rush. Please take your time. Do I know you? I'm Ninette, and my master is Lepine Pauline. She told me about you. Said you're the legendary adventurer, the traveler, and that you travel with your best companion, Paimon. I never imagined I'd really get to see you in person. So you're Lepine Pauline's apprentice. Guess her business has really been booming lately, huh? I think I'm so sick I can't make Paimon's voice. It's very difficult. Yes, and it is all thanks to her that I was able to get back on my feet after a really hard time. Did something happen? I used to study photography under another teacher. I wanted to make it on my own someday, so I spent a lot of my savings on the best camera equipment I could afford. My teacher said my skills weren't bad, and I really believed that if I just took good photos, I'd be able to make a living. But when I actually went out to the streets and saw people, I got so nervous that I couldn't get a single word out. Every time I tried to say hello, would you like a photo? And words just got stuck in my throat. Her hairstyle is a bit different, by the way, from what we usually see. And she has cool glasses. They've been adding a lot of things for NPCs recently, which is pretty awesome. Okay. In the end, everyone just went to the photographers who were friendlier and better at talking to people. Wait, thinking about it now, Sandrone probably cut the years and months off because she didn't want to count down how many years she has left with the people she loves. That's one possibility. Everything was blocked out, every single date. I was mentioning this from the beginning. Time has pretty much stopped for her after Alan's death. But she blocked out the numbers, if it was her, even when he was alive. But she does care about how she spends time with them in hours, yeah. Maybe she didn't want to think even about Alan's death, counting down the days with the dates. It's possible. But again, we don't even know for sure whether she's the one that blocked it out. And if she was the one that blocked it out, why even write them? Why even leave that space? She could just not write them. It's all very mysterious. Yeah, there's so many things to think about her. I'm telling you, her story is definitely not over. It can't be. There are just so many unknowns about her. Okay, Ninette. Before I knew it, I'd almost run out of Mora. And I even thought about selling my camera just to get by. That must have been really hard. It was right then that I met Master Lepine Pauline. When she saw my equipment and the photos I'd taken, she encouraged me to have me work with her to test a new lens. She said there was a calm, gentle quality in my photos, something she didn't see in anyone else's. So when Master finally finished developing the shutter flash lens, I was really happy. Probably even more than she was. This event gets you some character interactions? That's awesome. Oh, but I hope it's not too long. I think I won't have much time today, more than like 30 minutes from now. And I really need to finish it so I can do it on my main account. I'm sorry, I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Please excuse me for 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry, because I'm sick, it's just very difficult to deal with some things. Okay, let's go. Thank you, Sivam. Let's go. Wait, did I read this sentence? The shutter flash lens? What kind of lens is that? It captures every movement and expression perfectly, even when the subject's moving really fast. I hope the microphone is working. But it's still in the final testing phase, so we need to take a lot of real-world photos to gather data and make sure it works properly. Okay, everything works. Since Master's been tied up with other work, she handed this task to me. I was thinking I could try finding a few people to help with the testing. But it happened again. Whenever I tried to talk to someone I didn't know, I got all flustered and couldn't make any sense. Sounds a bit like me, oh no. I'm very bad when it's face-to-face interaction, especially with new people. I get, a bit more relaxed after some time passes, but in the beginning it's just torture, honestly. Everyone just looked at me kind of confused. They probably thought I was acting suspicious or something. A few days went by and I still couldn't find anyone willing to help. Yeah, that's what I worry about too. No, I couldn't even handle something this easy. I guess I really am hopeless. You and I both, Ninette. You and I both. Hey, don't cry. It's really not your fault, okay? Really, asking strangers for help like that is hard for anyone. Don't beat yourself up over it. You've already tried your best. And in that case, maybe we could lend a hand? The travelers got great photo skills. And she knows tons of people all over the place. Now getting models should be super easy. You only have the issue when it's one-to-one interaction. You run out of things to talk about when it's with a group. You're very talkative. I'm kinda the opposite. For me, it's much more difficult when there are many people. It's just... if it's one-on-one, I can do it. I do my... it's not easy, okay? This is definitely not my strength, but I can do it. And if there are like 2 or 3 people, it's still okay-ish. But when it's a big group, I just shut down. It's just very, very difficult for me. Okay. No time for personal things today. Really? You'd actually help me? Oh, thank you so much, Traveler. Then please take this special camera with the shutter flash lens. I'll be counting on you to handle it. Please take some photos of your friends. Try to capture their most natural, expressive moments. Oh no. In the first phase of the challenge, make the correct pose based on the silhouette provided. Use the shutter flash camera to capture the moment that matches the silhouette. After a certain amount of time passes during the challenge, the pose hint function may be used to receive a hint for the correct pose. Note that when a character is performing certain special actions during the challenge, you'll be unable to use the shutter flash camera. There's so much reading for nothing. In the second phase of the challenge, the camera needs to be adjusted to complete the composition of the picture. When the character and the silhouette provided are aligned to a certain extent, a picture may be taken to complete the challenge. In addition, after a certain amount of time passes during the challenge, the assist function may be used to receive help regarding camera settings. Very nice. Oh, okay, that's the end. Oh my, there's so many things. Okay. Before I do all of that though, I need to see if Ninette has other conversations to go through. So... let's see what else she says. It's kinda sad we don't get to meet with Lepin Pauling though. She's one of my favorite NPCs. And why is there a crying child right next to her? It's very strange. Oh, but look at her hair. It is a bit like the hair we see in Nod-krai, but again a bit different. They're definitely upping their game for NPCs. Wait, that's the same conversation. Oh, there isn't. She literally says nothing. That's so weird. Everyone usually has something. Okay, that makes my job actually much easier. Let's go then. Who do we meet with first? Okay, maid in training, photo taking instructions. People often marvel at how the Knights of Avonia's headquarters stay spotless. To her, brushing away dust is no different from swinging a greatsword. Each motion a quiet discipline that hones the heart as much as the blade. Okay, let's go take a picture of Noelle. She's a sweetheart. Oh, and we even get teleported right here. That's so convenient. Hello there, Honorary Knight. Are you here to see Master Jean? Or is there something I can help you with? I'm just having a little stroll. Or what are you busy with, Noelle? I'm currently conducting a routine cleanup of the area around the Knights of Avonia's offices. Most of the dust has been cleaned out at this point. Next, I'll be reorganizing our old files. These documents have piled up for a while now. I'm thinking that everyone will have an easier time looking them up if I sort them into different categories. She's literally doing everything for them. I don't know if you remember this, but in the Knights of Avonia's guidebook, Jean had added a note, "Don't make Noelle do your job. If you have to clean stuff, don't just shout Noelle's name." Poor thing.
Also, I can learn a lot from those who came before me in the process. That's a form of training too, isn't it?
You're as serious about your work as ever, Noelle.
Just doing my duty. You and the other knights are always pushing forward, so I've got to catch up as soon as I can.
Your resolve deserves remembrance, so allow me to take a photo of you.
Huh? Me? I mean, you're most welcome. It's just... I just finished cleaning, so I'll be covered in dust.
Ah, but that's the point. I mean to capture you at your hardest working. I mean to set the Maid Knight's decisive breakthrough onto film.
Isn't it a bit too soon to call me that? But if you want to take the photo, it would be my honor, covered in dust though I may be. I'm sure you hit the shutter at the perfect moment.
Okay, let's see. Okay, take a photo of the pose shown in the silhouette, choose the right moment from charged attack, multi-hit normal attack, or idle animation. Character must face the direction indicated by the arrow when starting the action. Okay. Oh, silhouette not matched. Okay, those are a lot of things. Okay, adjust pose. Yay! I got it. And what? Continue? Oh, there we go. Oh, but usually I really enjoy the photo events, but this is just a tiny bit too restrictive. Don't you feel so? Like exactly what they want. Oh, it's 100%. Okay, let's take the photo. Yeah. Oh, no, I don't want to keep taking photos. I wanted to save it, but it's fine. I'll have to do it on my main account either way. Okay.
Wait, is this the same? No. How are things going for you, Honorary Knight? Is there anything I can do to help? Just say the word.
Give me a second, I'm considering my options. Okay, this is pretty much the same as before. Okay, complete photography target. Yay, Primo Gems. It's pretty, but so restrictive. I want to have a bit more freedom, to be honest. Okay, Eula. Sword dance atop the waves. A high cliff stands at the edge of the snowy mountain, where the cold wind cuts as sharp as steel. Few ever set foot in this harsh, isolated place, but for her, it is the perfect ground to clear her mind and hone her blade. Let's go. Hi, Eula.
Ah, traveler. Didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, Eula. Are you on duty? Routine patrol, yeah. But as far as I'm concerned, this is a necessary activity that keeps me in fighting shape. Mondstadt's enjoyed relative peace lately, and there have hardly been any threats worth mustering the reconnaissance company for. As a result, everyone's been going a bit soft.
What? They had... The Durin incident wasn't so long ago. Okay, it was a bit long ago. Okay, yeah, they're right. That was quite a few patches before today. This photo event annoyed you because sometimes it's 76-79% and you had to redo the shoot. Yeah, I don't like this idea so much. I don't like it.
I think the events where you have a bit more freedom and then they just tell you, oh, maybe a charged attack or hydro character or a combination of these things. I like those much more.
It's crazy how Durin is getting promoted to a knight for just flying. But Noel is still not considered. I agree about Noel, but Durin has done a lot, if you think about it. He was instrumental in nod-krai, and, well, technically he was, doing the bidding of the Knights of Favonius there, so I do think that both of them kinda deserve it, to be honest. It would be awesome to see it for Noel, though, after so much time.
Okay. Work-life balance is a good thing, You're not wrong, but as a squad leader, I must keep my combat strength up at all times. After all, the swords of our enemies are not dulled by peace. As such, I'm used to finding quiet places to practice my swordsmanship between patrols to make sure I don't get rusty.
In that case, the time is nigh. Let me take a photo of you.
What an interesting request. Still, I move pretty fast. Are you sure your camera can keep up?
No need to change a thing. I'll keep you in the frame, no problem. I wish I had this crazy confidence.
Confidence? I like it. In that case, I'm going to go at full tilt. Watch closely now. The waves rise and fall in but an instant.
Okay. Noel's was very easy. Let's see how this thing will go. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I don't have Eula anywhere, and I absolutely have no idea what her attacks are. Or her... Okay, this is not it. Okay, it's not one of these, so it has to be one of these. Okay, it's charged attack. Good to know. No, silhouette not matched. No. No. Okay, this is very difficult.
Yeah!
What? But it's this... No, it's not the same. The legs are different. Okay, let me see this thing one more time. Okay, when she moves
Her butt.
it's normal attack? Wait. No, with normal attack, she doesn't put it behind her. See, the sword needs to be high up. It's the charged one. No. It has to be the charged one.
Yeah!
Unless I'm absolutely crazy.
Ha!
How is it not this? No. Or is it? It has to be the charged one. No.
You might be remembering wrong
Then I don't think it's the normal one. See, it's completely different.
Yeah. Yeah!
What? Oh, and I have to...
Okay, this is very difficult. Why is a photo event so difficult?
What? Choose the right moment.
How is it not the right moment? She's doing literally the same thing. No?
Ha!
Close hit.
What? No, it is the normal attack. You were right. Take this photo during the 4th hit of a normal attack. Okay, okay, Genshin, how would I know? This is literally the same. Only this part is a bit different. You were right, Sivam. I was wrong. Okay, 4. Ah. Okay. Tell me that they are not very similar. Okay, continue. I feel so stupid. I honestly don't know anything about Eula. I have done her quest on my main account, but that's the extent of my knowledge about her. And now I think I'm experiencing what you experienced. Okay, 80%. Oh, 90%. Okay, I shouldn't be so greedy. Let's go, take photo. Yeah, not bad at all. You're pretty good at this, I'll admit. Oh, you don't need to, I was awful. I can't even save the picture? Ah, I can. It's not a great picture, to be honest. I want more freedom. Okay. Wait, Kazuha? Okay. Leaves rustling in the breeze. The winds of Rito carry the scent of the sea and red maples, a mix that readily stirs the wanderer's heart. Before setting sail once more, he faces the wind and embraces the spirit of his homeland. Let's teleport. Okay. Hi, Kazuha. The wind here carries a touch of sea salt and the distant woody scent of merchants' ships. And it brings news of old friends too. Have you been well, traveler? It's been a while, Kazuha. What brings you here? The Crux is presently docked in Inazuma for resupply. I decided to take a rare opportunity to visit my homeland, to take in its sights and sounds, and listen to the wind that blows here. The winds of Rito are always more clamorous than elsewhere, mixed with partings and reunions, hope and confusion. It is a place where you can hear a great many stories. He's saying so profound things and I'm like, would you mind if I took a picture of you? I'd like to capture the wind that blows at this moment as well. Huh? All things in this world have their shape. And so it is with the wind, albeit glimpsed in the falling leaves, the rising waves, or in the moment when a traveler's clothes flutter. Wait, why is my outfit the normal outfit? I unlocked the new one with the quest, and I have it equipped. Aww, that's so sad. I hope that my presence will allow you to give shape to this ephemeral force. Here we go then. Just stay as you were earlier and feel the wind. In that case, may you write the verse that best describes this moment. That's for you, Kazuha, not for me. I'm just taking pictures here, already struggling with it alone. This looks like his...
Windstrider! Shah!
It's not? Okay, I do have Kazuha on my main account. I don't really play much with him. This one. It's this one. Okay. What? Oh, it's not this one. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. How many is it? Yes. Yes, I got it. Okay. I don't like this. Okay, okay. Good enough. Good enough. Let's
excellent composition. You clearly captured the poetry of the wind.
If you say so, Kazuha. This event is very weird. Yeah, thank you, Sivam. I got it. Yeah, Miko. Oh, and then we go to Sumeru, and then Fontaine, Skark. And then, oh, Sitlali. Ooh, this will be dangerous. I don't know how many things I've unlocked in Natlan. Okay, let's think about this later. The Scarlet Shadow of Tenshukaku. Lady Guji poses beneath Tenshukaku, a faint smile on her lips. Was it that today's duties went especially smoothly? Or did a quiet half-day spent with a friend bring her even greater joy? I don't know, what is she plotting? Is the real question.
Oh, well, little one. What are the odds? Or did you come running after hearing about the itinerary for the day?
It is very annoying. I kinda agree, Sivam, I'll be honest. I wanted a bit more freedom, and I don't know, gameplay-wise, it's not very riveting. I enjoy the small conversations we have with characters. It's always amazing to see, you know, playable characters in the real world. And even if it's something very mundane that they're going to talk about, something that wouldn't surprise you at all, it's very nice. But the gameplay, the restrictability of the event, it's not their best, if I have to say so myself.
Did you just go to see the Shogun?
I can smell something sweet.
Why? Haven't you got a good nose? But no, I was merely bringing some snacks and popular light novels over to a friend who is, not the outgoing sort.
Is A following the latest series as well?
To hear her put it, she means to learn about recent changes to Inazuma's preferences in entertainment and leisure.
Does that mean A is reading about Mawika with that comic? That's all the rage right now. The comic about Feitena. It's really funny to think Raiden reading about that. Iya is one of the characters you don't like in game. She has a very strong personality for sure. A bit too much on the nose as well.
Okay. She even discussed the topic with me. It started as a serious analysis of reader preferences, of course. But before long, she suddenly asked me, "So what happened to that character in the end?" It appears that even the mighty Raiden Shogun, Raiden A, is not immune to the allure of a thrilling tale.
To the look on your face as you said there is worthy of remembrance indeed.
Oh, is that your true purpose for being here? Oh, how you must have missed me during your travels. You want to take these pictures? Go on then, but do be discerning with your choice of angles.
I'll do my best. I don't promise anything, but I'll do my best. Again, this is not a character I'm very familiar with. Yes. Yes. This was surprisingly easy. She even has her very special weapon. What? This is very weird. Wait. Yes, okay. Just take it. Save it, just for keepsaking reasons. Okay. Not bad at all. I forgot to read it. Oh, Okay. 4 down, 6 to go. It's almost... Oh my, it's so late. No wonder I feel so tired. I need to finish this today. Tomorrow I really want to fight. I want to do the Abyss, the Imaginarium Theater, and Stygian Onslaught on my 2 accounts. So I can't deal with this tomorrow. Okay. Lightning over the crimson sands. In the drifting yellow sands, the General Mahamatra's stance grows even more solemn. Without a word, he fixes his keen, hawk-like gaze on the shapes far ahead. Oh my... No! I was so happy that we get teleported right on the spot. And they don't do it if you haven't unlocked the thing. I have to cross the desert for Sino. The Abyss this time is actually easy, especially if you have lunar characters. We shall see. I have lunar characters here because of Nefer and Flins, but they're not very leveled up, which is a big problem. I think I've done only the 9th floor on this account. And on my main account, I do have Lauma leveled up very well. But my Columbina is level 40. I have to level her. I don't have the flowers because I haven't gotten to that part here. So I don't do it on my main account either. Okay, this is very bad. No. Oh my, I was so stupid. When it was that event with the desert, with how many moons are in the sky, I crossed from here and I got to the event and I didn't unlock any waypoint because I'm the most stupid person in the whole entire world. No, this is... Damn, that's tough. I don't know which one is tough, but many things are tough right now. Your Columbina and Inefa cleared the base at level 60-70. My Columbina is still level 40. She doesn't have flowers. Okay, let's take these. We'll one day have to level up Kole after all here. I honestly don't have much energy left. You know what? There's still 4 days for this event, right? There's still 4 days. Let's go to nod-krai actually, just for a second. I want to get the flowers so I can level my Columbina on my main account later, so I'm a bit better for tomorrow. And then on Friday, I guess, on Friday I will try to do the event. I don't want to cross the desert right now. Okay. You can see. Interesting. So there isn't a good way to cross this place actually if you don't have the teleport point. Interesting choice. I would talk with every NPC, but not today, for sure. There is no time for this. What is this? I don't want to read tutorials today. But this looks very cool. Okay, what will happen? Okay. Interesting, a bit of Kuvaki jumping. Oh, here her statues are affected by the Fatui as well. I actually thought that at some point we would be able to remove these things. What happened? I thought this started a quest. crossing the desert will be fairly simple because of those... yeah, I know what you're talking about. But... Marvelous Mandragoras? I don't want to read tutorials today and I don't get it. Huh? Okay, I'll have to read the tutorials for this. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Ah, it's so... Oh! This is for Reed Miller. This is for Reed Miller. I'm so excited to see this. Oh, but I don't want to start a world quest today. I just want to find the flowers. Okay, can I go kinda down? An interesting thing, when you give away Limonoculus to the statue, those metal parts start falling off? Really? Wait, do I have enough? Wait, where is it? It should be here, right? Oh, I don't have enough right now. Okay. No chests today. I know that I'm not being efficient. But I really want to just find the flowers. If I find the flowers quickly enough and I'm still alive and being able to see, maybe I'll try to cross the desert. Just to help myself a bit for later. Oh, why are you pulling the crap? Why am I pulling the crap? I'm sorry, little crab, that was not my intention. There is a cool hanky here. Oh my, this is going to take me very far and not close to the flowers. By the way, the exploration in nod-krai, I wish there was more to it. There's so many quests, which is awesome, but the exploration is so beautiful and amazing that I really wanted a bit more. Okay, I'll be returning here later. The flowers are the topmost of the map, seriously. No, don't go the other way. Or in the middle part? Okay, I can get it to the middle part. Let's run. No fighting, no exploring, just running very fast. And then one day I'll return to fight with these things. Also, tomorrow I'll be able to upgrade my characters a bit here as well. I've been collecting things off stream, obviously counting the time, of course. I'm very professional about this most of the time. So I can upgrade flints a bit. I can upgrade some weapons a bit. So I really hope I'll do a bit better this time with the challenging content here. Okay. This is still not the middle part. I don't even need to collect here these because I haven't unlocked the thing that condenses resin. No fighting. Oh my, this is a new enemy? Oh, they look so cool, but I don't want to fight. Oh my, there is another one here. No, I'm just a flower picker. I promise. I carry no ill intent towards any living being. I am just here to pick flowers. Oh my, I'll have a whole stream just reading tutorials. Oh, that would be riveting. Okay, next statue. This should be already the middle. This one is free. Favonia's Keep? Oh my, there's so many interesting things to see here. I love it so much. And I really love that they still have all these Frost Moon Scions kind of aesthetic around here.
The Frost Moon Scions are just my absolute favorites. Heroes of the Sublunary, if you might heed this call from the past, please ascend to the tower. Huh? What was that? Did that mysterious voice just tell us? She didn't sound hostile or anything, but still traveler something something.
Too fast for me.
Okay, I think this is good enough. I don't really need to collect them here. And I've already seen this majesty here. Climb the tower, they say, but it's so tall. Maybe there is a shortcut nearby that leads up. Let's look around.
No, I bear no ill intent.
Okay. Those are the flowers. Yeah. I recognize them. I already saw them on Columbina's page, like her character page. And I also got them from the trial I did on the main account, so... yeah, okay. This is done. And I'm still looking, so let's go cross the desert after all.
I can't teleport.
Okay. Maybe we can at least get to Caravan Rebat.
This stream is so
You
weird
look worried.
today. Oh, I could have used Electro to make it stronger. Never mind. Oh, I should have.
Why have I put a villager thing here? A Nara! Oh, there is a Nara there. Okay. I can't even collect the Naras because... yeah, I'm going to die. I'm so going to die. Wait, do I need Dendro to make it very high? Or just Electro?
You-
Oh, okay, perfect. That's what I needed.
No! Why wasn't it enough? I don't want to kill Flins today.
There we go. Crossing the desert was definitely not on my bucket list today.
And I am slowly dying, I have to be honest.
Okay, let's go to Rebat. And I think I'll finish there.
I just don't feel very well.
I wonder when we'll see Sandrone again. I mean, I read your chat about how she has already been leaked as an Electro character. So we're definitely getting her, but I wonder when that would happen. Because we still have probably lots of things to do with Barca.
Be
He needs to
silent.
return to
To
Mondstadt.
dust.
And like, I don't know about leaks for the next batch, but I think it's him that's coming next, right?
Let's dance.
So we'll
Observe.
probably have to
Close
wait
your
for
eyes.
her quite a lot.
Not to be sniffed at.
Have you decided who you're going to pull for, by the way? I have a very concrete plan for my main account, like always. And for here again, I first need to get Nahida and then probably Hex and Circle characters for their stories that are locked behind them. Okay. Caravan Rebat, here we are. At least this time, I will actually unlock these places. And I will not have to be doing this again, like this. Varka and Escoffier is what you want, also Skirk and Flins. Oh, that's a lot of wishes. I wish you all the best, all the luck possible. I don't want to fight with anyone. I just want to unlock as much as possible. One day, when I unlock Nahida, I will finish with the Archon quest in Inazuma and then come to Sumeru so I can read everyone's minds so I don't miss anything lore-wise. Oh, you already have Columbina and Inefa, so Flins, yeah, absolutely a good choice. That would be an awesome team. Ah, you mean the banners will be this? There is already a leak for this? Interesting. I kinda want Skirk on my main account, but I don't think I'll be pulling for her if she's coming so soon. I just have very high priority characters right now. Okay. I need to come here. Yeah, I already have Escoffier. I definitely want Varka. I won't be getting Flins on my main account, even though he's quite awesome. And I really want Skirk, but there are... Currently, I can guarantee 2 characters on my main account. And one of them is going to be Varka. And if they make a Chronicled Wish for Mondstadt, I really want Albedo. I've been wanting him for a long time. And I can't wait anymore. I have to get him when he comes out. And aside from that, I really want Nicole, so it's very tough. Very, very tough. Okay. There aren't those things where you can move very fast so much after all. I hope I don't unlock a quest around here. I know that one of the quests happens around here, but I think we first need to meet the people in the village. Or talk with Catherine, or both. Oh, Flins, you're in danger. But I'll be fine, I'll be fine. Okay. Oh! This is where the quest is. I've never seen it before you unlock the quest. This is the quest with Jet, with everything about Al-Ahmar. And this domain here, it is under all this sand. Like when you come for the quest, there is already a big pit in which all the caravans have fallen. I've never seen it like this. Oh, that's awesome. I had no idea whatsoever about this. Okay, let's navigate through this. And I'm barely surviving. Okay, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. And I will not kill Flins today. Tomorrow he's going to die a lot, I am sure of it. This was an achievement. You didn't notice the thing with the sand as well, right? I've never even heard someone talking about it. Probably because people first talk with Catherine and then they immediately go to Aru village where the quest is already, you know, automatically started the moment you meet that guy. So probably because of that. Like, my journey till here is very unusual. This is not how normal people play the game, for sure. Okay. I think this point is very good. I still can't teleport there, but I'll have to do this on Friday. I'm already too tired. Okay. Then, I know that this was a very strange stream, but I did finish reading about Sandrones, which was awesome. And I did unlock my flowers, which means that tomorrow I will not be... Well, I don't think I'll be able to level her so much, Columbina, to help me, but we'll see. We'll see. I do have a Lunar Bloom team without her currently that I'm using, so it won't be amazing, but it might work. We shall see. We shall see. Anyway, I will stop here for today because my eyes are already closing completely. I'm very sick. And tomorrow I have to be fine because if I'm not, I don't know how I'm going to do all 3 fighting modes in one go on 2 accounts. It will be tough. But for today, let's stop here. And thank you everyone for watching and chatting with me. And I will be back tomorrow. See you again. Bye bye. And I hope you have a lovely day again. See you another time.